Hi, I'm Carl Turner, reporting for Pixels and Pills from the BDI Social Communications and Healthcare Conference, and I'm here with Jenna Woodul. Thanks for agreeing to speak with us.
Thanks, it's nice to be here.
Jenna had a great talk, and basically some of the things that you talked about were culture and community and social media. In particular, I wanted you to talk about the unit of exchange. You kept mentioning that over and over again, and I thought that's a great way to talk about what the community provides and what people are getting back. Can you talk about the importance of developing a unit of exchange within social media?
Yeah. Well, the question is, let's back up a little. When people come into a community, they're thinking, where are the people like me, right? Where can I find the people like me who want the same things I do? So as we work with people who are trying to plan these things, we said, let's look at your constituency and what they really are wanting, what they're wanting from you, what they're wanting for themselves. And so we really do an exercise to say, when people come in here, what will they be sharing with one another? And how does that give them what they need? And how does that also meet your business goals? So I talked about recipes. In a healthcare community, that is not the core unit of the exchange. People, I think, for the most part, are looking for information, and they're looking for support, and they're looking for other people who are experiencing the same things that I'm experiencing and how they handle them. So when you're working with a healthcare group, that really, I think, is at the core of what people are going to need. So all the programming that you put together has to feed into those kinds of needs that people have for you.
Okay, and you also spoke about moderation and the need for a great moderator. Can you talk about some of the benefits that come from having great moderation and also some of the drawbacks that come from having terrible moderation?
Yeah. Well, we all know, sort of, if you bring people into your house, say you have somebody at a party at your house or something, you bring people in, you don't just send them into an empty room and go to the movies, right? I mean, you work the room, you introduce people to one another, you tell people what the others are doing, you give them something to do. Maybe they're chopping celery in the kitchen while we're all starting to talk. But the main thing is that a social engagement moderator can bring people out and see what they need, welcome them, orient them, give them a sense of who else is here, and make some introductions. So that gets people talking. When we talk about healthcare, I think you also need what I call the credentialed moderator. And the credentialed moderator is also in the community interacting with people, but this is the person who may be a healthcare professional, maybe a physician or a nurse. Or they may have just a very deep knowledge of the product so that they can bring a correction to misinformation, that type of thing. Give more of the medically sound kind of point of view and that sort of thing. But you don't want them to just come in now and then and do that, because otherwise the community's like, well, who are these people, right? You'd want them to be in there so that they're recognized members of the community. And then you need content moderation, and really that's just reading, viewing everything that comes in, not only for adverse events or off-label use, but spam if you're out on a consumer side, or any kinds of untoward content that you might have on there, people attacking one another, profanity, obscenity, those kinds of things. That it's up to you to keep that social venue on track and comfortable so that people feel safe in a place where they can share and get what they need out of it.